all starts within. And if you are fixing and filling those holes, filling those voids within, semen retention is a part of that journey of filling those holes.
And you stop touching yourself and you start transmuting that energy towards whatever you want to do, bro, you're operating in that divine masculine.
But there's something that I need to know. You wanna be friends, but still wanna fuck. Don't give head, I don't even mind. Talking about I'll be in love. It's me that you want. Just don't give it up. Just don't give it up. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yo,
sir.
welcome back to the Socially Blessed podcast. As y'all can see, man, we just had to bring some good energy on the pod today, man. I'm AJ, I'm a pilot, I'm a man of God, and hey, we just connect here through our shared experiences.
Yep, my name is Emmanuel. I'm the CEO of JB. I'm also a filmmaker and real estate investor here in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, man.
So how you feeling today, brother?
Pretty good, bro. After that cayenne shot we just took.
Yeah.
Yo, we just took a cayenne, pure straight cayenne. Boy, clear all that up, man. Clear
What is
all that.
what is some of the benefits of taking a cayenne shot? Of like pure cayenne.
Hey,
He's still struggling right now.
I'm still struggling, boy. That duck, boy.
Hey.
Oh, all of that cleared all that up.
I'm feeling good, man. There's been like this thing going around lately, like this head cold.
Yeah,
Like the sickness,
facts.
like, bro, everybody I know is kind of like just feeling sick. So, just happened to kind of like get over like a little bit of a head cold, bro. I was down and out. But I'm back now. I'm extremely excited because today is the day where we revisit our previous topic that we got a lot of love on, which is semen retention.
Semen retention.
Right? I think the last episode we was talking about why it'll solve all your problems, but we didn't really have a deep dive into the practices that like the practical applications of semen retention, especially in our lives, and how we've had such an up and down battle with it, but like how we just been overcoming it on a deeper level. Me personally with semen retention, I have had high moments and low moments, and it all comes from triggers.
Okay.
Right?
Talk to me.
Big triggers within self or what I'm looking at, right? And how I'm looking at women. And the first step that I have found to help me just, not have those triggers with semen retention is what you're feeding your eye gates. What are you looking at on a day-to-day basis? How is your feed on your social media curated to you? Because social media, Instagram, TikTok, they all have these algorithms to where I know everybody knows this. If you're on social media, it's gonna, whatever you like the most is whatever's gonna be on your explore page or whatever's gonna show on your reels. Same thing with TikTok. So there was points where I was liking a bunch of, butt, you know what I'm saying, women, making those clapping videos, all types of stuff like that. And that would trigger me to later on. It might have been like early in the day where I've seen that woman on my explore page, and then later on that night, that thought pops up in my head and it's like, oh, let me go look at her Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it stores subconsciously in you when you have some of those, those
things on your
views.
Yeah. I think watching all the gates, you got ear gates, you got eye gates.
Especially your
watching
ear gates.
all gates, bro. All 5 senses, they all can be gates to the soul. And if you're not watching those, you can be penetrated.
Pause.
But no, your soul can be penetrated. You gotta kind of see your soul as being like a child, bro. You don't want anything and everything to come into your soul, right? So I think that's a good point. Talk about that, social media, what you watching, what you listening to. But another thing also too is when you're out and about, watch how you view women.
Yeah.
Because I think when we go out, we see a fine woman, we just be like, ooh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And automatically go into thinking about her objectively.
Automatically you thinking about what you would do to her, how you would do it, how it would feel. And honestly, bro, it's really not. That's really taken away from you. It's putting you in a lower vibration.
Yeah,
bro.
it is. And it's kind of like a hindrance to your self-growth. So whenever you are in that state, it's kind of like you're halting your growth and you're saying, I want to be grounded in this moment right now. You're more grounded in your flesh in that moment. And your flesh, like we talked about in the last Semen Retention video, is the wages of sin is death, right?
Yeah.
So if you are in your flesh all the time, because sin is ultimately not being in the spirit, but if you are in your flesh all the time, you're grounded in a place where you're only looking what's outside of you and not noticing the capabilities and the infiniteness. I don't know if that's a word. Inside of you, you know what I'm saying?
Infinite that's within.
Yeah, exactly. So I think just social media is number one.
Yeah.
And then also too,
Your friends, bro.
friends is big. Friends is big.
I've fallen into masturbation and watching pornography and getting off of semen retention when I have those days when I'm around my bros.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get around your bros and they
influence it too.
Unapologetically lustful.
Yeah.
And they're like, damn, bro, she got a fat ass. Oh, you seen her Twitter, you seen this, you seen that. It's really about who you hang around. I'm not saying cut them off, but like you gotta kind of choose to like not engage in those conversations when you know that you're trying to, retain your seed. Because honestly, I really feel like semen retention doesn't start when you stop touching yourself. Semen retention, anything that you do in this life, I feel like it starts in the mind first.
Yeah, of course.
When you tell yourself that you're not gonna look at women objectively, and you tell yourself that you're gonna practice not releasing, even if you're practicing not releasing with your woman, you can have sex with your woman, I feel like, and still not release.
Bro, I want to talk about that because we had a couple comments on the last video that talked about, practicing semen retention in a relationship. And I think that practicing semen retention in a relationship is I'm telling y'all, is very difficult because that is your woman or, that is your partner. So it's like, you have access to them fully. But at the same time, it's like, when you want to achieve something higher, you gotta kind of look at them and just be like, I want to go for this. And if they're on the same time and you on, y'all can practice it together.
I was just about to say that. Is semen retention hard in a relationship when your partner is on that same wave as you?
Right. That's different.
Or is it hard when your partner or your woman wants to
that Kanye gets you. Hey,
that Kanye shot is getting to me.
Yeah.
But nah, is semen retention. Hold on, y'all.
Drink the water, bro. Hey.
Is semen retention hard when your partner wants to continue to have sex with you and she wants you to release?
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes I feel like in certain people's relationships, because I've been through this, it's like, why are you not releasing?
I mean, bro, if there's no intention upon creating a new life form, I really don't see the point of just releasing. Now, if you want to do stuff with your girl, and y'all want to, have sex with intercourse, I mean, that's cool. That's cool. But when y'all get to a point where y'all at that moment, where y'all both at y'all climax, hey, find a way to calm that down. Because essentially when you release, bro, you just really release all the vital minerals that have probably been working in you for the last 3, 4, 5 months or whenever the last time you released. But like, come on, like the moment you release that, it's like, dang.
But okay, so let's ask this question. And this is really just a dialogue between us because I'm still trying to figure this out too. Like, What if the act of your partner is not like let's say you release your seed, you and your girl, y'all decide to, get it on, you decide to release your seed, but your girl and you have a high sexual attraction, but it's not just lust. Y'all are actually doing this because you love them.
Yeah.
So when you release from that place of that intentionality of love, when you're doing it with your partner, are you wasting your seed then? Because me personally, I don't feel like that's a waste of a seed. Because I'm getting out of myself and I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it for her pleasure as well.
So what I think about that is the act of sex itself is a form of pleasure. You're giving that, you want to give that person some type of pleasure, right?
Right.
However, when you release, you got to understand what sex is for. Sex is not, it's a sacred exchange. You're exchanging yourself for them and they're exchanging themselves for you.
Right.
That's all it is. It's a sacred exchange. So when you look at sex like a sacred exchange, now you're like, wait, you know what I'm saying? You'll be a little bit more conscious about the steps you're taking. And you'll be like, I can be blinded by the flesh right now in this moment, but do I want the essence of this person I'm about to have sex with?
Right.
And if you don't, then you don't need to be having sex with them.
Fact.
So I think that when it comes down with your girl, if y'all are on the same wavelength and y'all like basically the same person, just I'm a male, you a female, whatever, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But watch where the seed goes, because at the end of the day, you're still releasing, right? And if you're not releasing into them and they're not mating to create some type of life, then
energy's
just gonna be wasted. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what I was saying. Like when you have sex with a girl or, you know, your partner or whatever, bro, like when you get to that climax, calm it down. Go use that energy for something else. I've practiced this before, but is it hard? Yes, that is very hard, because it's like, nah, bro, I'm gonna just release.
Like you've been practicing the whole, like having it with your partner but not releasing?
Yes.
But it
will give you blue balls.
I was just about to say, let's have a moment of vulnerability right now, bro.
Facts.
Did your girl question you when you did that? Was she like, okay, why are you not, like, is something wrong? Like, this is real life questions. Like, this is some of the, like, I guess the byproducts of being on semen retention, right? Yeah. And it's like, these are certain things you got to think about.
Yeah. And
it's just very important to like be transparent with your partner, I guess, when you're on semen retention and you're applying these practices, right? Like not releasing while you're having sex is just like, you might get questioned by your girl. Like she might start thinking like, you know, she's not adequate, or if she just doesn't understand the practice, these are things that could arise. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think that's just a conversation between you and your partner, because whatever y'all decide to do, if y'all want to retain your seed, or, you know what I'm saying, that's between you and your partner. You feel what I'm saying? I think most people do it with the intentions of getting some type of pleasure. And if you're getting that type of pleasure with somebody that you truly love, then I mean, that's ultimately the goal here, is to live life, you know, in a relationship, in a position to where you are growing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you are by yourself and you're just releasing, in my opinion, I wouldn't say that's a negative, but you're kind of wasting your energy per se. Yeah. Now, there were times in the past where I released by myself, either if that was through watching porn or if it was just through having sex with a girl or whatever. But I noticed myself, whenever I would do it, I always feel low and depleted. And I'll just be like, especially if I don't really love a girl, or I just watch porn just for the fun of it, I just feel depleted the next day. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? And we haven't, bro, this is transparency, y'all. If what y'all are going through, drop it in the comments. If y'all are going through something, if y'all want to be anonymous and y'all, you know what I'm saying, having those moments of vulnerability is so important to us. We've went through stuff. We ain't perfect, dog. We are not perfect at all. So it's certain stuff that we are learning on this journey that we're sharing. And yes, it may seem crazy. Oh, he watched porn. There's a lot of men out here that y'all don't know be watching it, bro. And then they'll tell you, be like, what, bro?
You do that?
What?
But
you get so many females and you tell them you know what I'm saying?
I've even found like the next day after watching porn or just jacking off, like that, like I feel like my radiance went down, like that aura that I have, like you know, like I usually just get people that come up to me and tell me I'm like I smell good, I look good, or they just want to chat, they want to talk, and like I feel like that doesn't happen, bro, when I'm in that low depleted state. You know what I'm saying? I feel like once you get on this journey of like semen retention, bro, and you're like, what, 6 months in, bro? Like, you in a flow state.
Flow state, yeah.
Like, you're in your divine masculine energy. And I don't mean stuff you're supposed to do as a man. I think people confuse providing, paying bills, and having money as being in your masculine. No, bro, being in your masculine is
a different vibe.
Walking with confidence, bro. Your voice is reverberating through people when they hear you talk. You know what I'm saying?
Essence precedes you.
Yes,
your
bro.
Aura, that aura stuff is real. It precedes you.
Yeah, bro. And when you apply, like, just like from the very way you think about women, and the very way you view women, and you stop touching yourself, and you start transmuting that energy towards whatever you want to do,
your business, all that.
bro, you're operating in that divine masculine, bro. I'm telling
all
you.
things, there's no blockages there, bro. When you're more in your flesh, there's a lot of blockages there. And the only way that you're gonna be able to get blessed and so many other things are gonna happen. Now, granted, there are people out here who's doing successful and still jacking or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? We're not talking about that. We're just talking about overall feeling fulfilled. Because a lot of people, they do jack when they get up and they still going up and up, but are they really fulfilled?
I was about to say that,
They're not really fulfilled.
The people that you just said that might be at the top, that's still jacking. Yeah. We're not saying if you off semen retention, you're not gonna be successful.
Yeah,
bro, there's plenty of people out here that's lustful and doing, you know, all types of stuff. I mean, rappers, they do it all the time.
Yeah.
And that's not.
But they not fulfilled, bro.
They might.
You know what I'm saying?
Still might be avoiding you. We're talking about being holistic from inside, bro.
Yes.
You know? And then imagine if you was a rapper on semen retention.
Oh my God.
Imagine if you was, you know, somebody of high influence on semen retention. You know, I feel like a lot of influencers, bro, they do have these voids and they might still watch porn and they might just still be, you know, knocking people down without like intentionality behind it, but still feel empty on the inside. Yeah. And semen retention really will start filling those inner voids, bro. So you can be liberated.
Yeah. I think what we can get into now, some practical applications that we've done personally. We said social media, clean up your feed, start unfollowing, click the not interested button on certain posts when you scroll. And a direct reflection what's gonna be on your Instagram. When you know you've changed the algorithm, you can go on your explore page. And if you still see remnants of females and booty shaking, all that, you know what I'm saying? If you see that still on there, it's still on your consciousness. You need to keep removing it and removing it and removing it. And then soon enough, all you're gonna see on there is probably things that you're really interested in, for real. And then again, if your intention is to do this to get girls through social media or whatever, bro, unfollow them. A lot of females, they love a dude that's not focused on them. I don't know why. And it's even for men though. You know, even for men, like a lot of men like girls is not focusing on them. You feel what I'm saying? Because it kind of shows like, okay, you know what I'm saying? She got probably her own thing going and this is not her top priority. You feel what I'm saying? To a certain extent. Now, is my feed perfect right now? No. But hey, you know what I'm saying? It's still a work in progress. Like, we're still working on ourselves. Now, being on semen retention has opened the door for not only more people to come through or making more connections and stuff like that, but it all starts within first. It all starts within. And if you are fixing and filling those holes, filling those voids within, bro, and semen retention is a part of that journey of filling those holes. You see what I'm saying? So social media is number one, in my opinion, because everybody picks up their phone every day. You pick up your phone every day, the first thing you click on is Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. And if you see a girl over here, she look good, that's okay. But if you are sexually attracted to them or looking at them in an objective way, you need to step back and say, okay, reevaluate.
Yeah, like, and I want to piggyback off of that and say, like, our feeds might not be perfect in the sense that you know, everybody knows those influencers on social media that do, like, they clap, they make the videos, and then they say, you know, click the link in my bio for more. We don't have those type of people on our feeds. We just have like those fitness girls, right? That be wearing the type. And then that's not even necessarily those influencers' fault. That's an inner impression that you have to fix. Yeah. So when we say it's not perfect, I think he's saying that, like, I still do too. It might be like a fitness influencer and she might be doing some squats. And in my head, I'm like, oh shit, like, her ass fat. And then, you know, the train of thoughts. Well, come on, bro. The train of start. The train of thought start going, right? And then it's like, but you gotta stop that, bro. You just, you know, it's just a workout video, bro. Relax.
Yeah, relax, Tony.
You know,
relax.
Another thing, seriously though, another practical application that I've done that's helped me kind of just tame that beast within me, because it always comes at night. Yeah. They say demons come out at night. Turn your damn phone off and put that shit in the other room. I'm telling you, bro, go put it in the living room, go put it on the counter.
And don't go get it either.
Right, and outside of semen retention, bro, like sleeping without your phone in the room is a good thing anyways.
Yeah.
Because when you wake up in the morning, you can't just get up on TikTok. You can't. You gotta go.
You gotta get up
out the bed, which you probably ain't gonna want to do anyways. Go in the kitchen, turn the phone on, wait for it to come on, and then start scrolling.
Yep.
So I think that's a really good habit, and I've been practicing that lately, and it's been working for me, bro. Just turn the phone off. When you feel like you getting sleepy, turn your phone off.
Yep.
Go meditate or go read a book, and like just calm your mind before you go to sleep, so you don't have nothing on your mind.
I want to get into something else too. Is we could talk about food and free radicals in food. Free radicals is a chemical in food that influences. It's like things that can't be broken down by the body.
I actually never heard that.
Free radicals, yeah. I learned about it when I was on this anxiety thing, bro. I was studying and I was talking to this guy on Reddit. He was talking about free radicals. And then I looked it up. I'm like, oh, this is a big topic. You know, free radicals in foods such as fast food, a lot of processed foods, a lot of food in the middle of the grocery store. Things on the outer side of the grocery store is the real food. That's your raw meats. That's all your vegetables, your fruits. That's all your dairy. All that is real. And that's your also to your bread and wheat and all that stuff. Like that's real food. But a lot of free radicals and processed and chemicals and all this stuff is in the food. And what I started to understand was there are free radicals or things that can't be broken down by the body that take some type of filtration system to get out your body, right? So I think the best medicine is prevention. I think prevention is the best medicine.
Okay.
So not eating the chemicals, you know what I'm saying, is better than finding some method or some herb or some medicine that can cleanse out the system and get all those heavy metals, toxins, and all that stuff out. All that stuff comes from not only the food we eat, but the clothes we wear and the stuff that we operate in every day.
So you're saying those free radicals, because I'm still trying to understand, like, how does that relate to, you know, semen retention and benefit you on that journey? So
what I started to understand was that some foods can influence that sexual nature.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Like that lower, lustful, you know.
Stuff that if you eat certain foods and they make you feel all sluggish and down, that state right there influences that sexual nature. I promise y'all, it's so many times where I start to feel more lustful when I start to eat heavier foods. And I start feeling more down, like I'm tired. And then now I want to go have sex and do something, or I want to touch myself in some type of way. But it's like, I'm like, nah, bro, it gotta be something that's besides the social media. Cause okay, social media, cool, we cut that off. I stopped being on social media for 2 months? I ain't ever did no big type of break from social media. But when I did it for 2 months, I still had the urges. So I think that it boils down to social media first, of course, but also the food that you eat. All this fast food, highly processed food. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I'm still learning how to fully cook. You feel what I'm saying? Having my own spot, you gotta learn how to cook. You can't just keep going out and eating every day, bro. I was doing that a lot, I'm gonna be honest, but I was eating at the Chipotle, chicken salad chick, eating clean, right? Salad bars and all that. I'm still eating clean, but that still racks up the funds every month. So I said, I gotta figure out a way that I can cook my own food at home.
I gotta teach this man how to cook, bro.
Okay, see, he doing too much. He doing way too much, man. But yeah, bro, I think once you really look at the food you're eating, things that you're consuming, like I said, is watch those 5 senses. So if something is going inside of your mouth, pause. Pause. If you're eating something, bro.
Where's it going, bro?
Man, chill, bro. Chill. If you're eating something, bro, that has the ability to stick to you and stay inside of you and cause more problems, cause more harm than good, that means that it can influence your lower nature, then you need to just stop eating altogether. You know what I'm saying? And once you start that process, I don't think that getting healed and being free from where you are in your life is just a food thing. I really feel like it's a mental thing. But still, from the decisions you made in the past, you gotta make some type of step. Okay, cool, I'm gonna stop eating certain foods. Okay, cool, I'm gonna take this break from social media. Okay, cool, I'm gonna talk to women and stop being scared and like, oh, I'm so attached to them sexually or objectively, and it's like I'm nervous of talking to them because I really want them. I really do want them. I don't want nothing to go wrong in this communication with them. So I'm gonna just.
I found that too, bro. On my semen retention journey, like when I'm off semen retention, I'm in a public place. You're gonna look good physically, whatever, regardless.
Yeah.
But on the inside, bro, you could look good. You could have haircut. You know, you just came out of the gym. You got a pump, bro. But then when it comes and that fine girl walk by, and you know that you have all these qualities on the outside that be appealing to a woman, you might feel on the inside that you don't, because you've been off of semen retention. So I think that is very important to feel holistic from inside, bro. Be very intentional about the way you live your life.
Bro. Semen
retention can really benefit you, bro. Like, and it might not be for everybody. Everybody might not agree. I can't stress enough, like on the last episode, how many of my friends at school, they didn't take me serious when I talked about semen retention, and and they was laughing.
I had people like that too.
And they, they wasn't like making fun of me, like not that like that they didn't believe in me, but that like some people actually think semen retention is fake. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually not real, bro. And my boys, I think it's very important that you watch how you watch pornography, right? Because me and my boys, we were just out the other day and we was talking about it, and they said they started building certain habits to where like every time they would go to sleep, they would jack off. They would watch porn. And then on those days where they would come home, they started feeling like, bro, I can't go to sleep until I get that nightly nut in. And that is so crazy, bro. And it's but that's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta put that phone up. If you already on that streak now where you feel like before you go to sleep, bro, you got a nut, bro, you gotta put that phone up, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You gotta put that phone up, bro. Cause
it's so, people don't really understand the repercussions of jacking off and releasing all the time. It's so mainstream now that people are just looking at it like, oh, nigga, just do it.
Yeah, I got friends like that. That's like, bro, that semen retention, that vibration shit you talking about is fake.
Okay. You want to say it's fake? All right, we're going to talk about longevity here. We're going to see what we both are in the next 20 years. We're going to see what we both are in the next 20. I had people, bro, who died, who said, oh, semen retention. What did these folks, what did these dudes talking about? And I'm not even here to boast about how good the video did. It did 10K. That's crazy for a newly podcast. We just started a month ago, started shooting it here.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? But at the end of the day, bro, people are going to see certain things that you do in your life as stupid, mundane. People saw what I was doing as stupid, and look where I'm at now. I like it. I love when people have something controversial to say about the things I want to do, because it shows that I go against the status quo. Yeah. If I got 15 million people who don't like what I got or who are going against my ideas, I'm going to stand clear and I'm going to stand firm and say, nah, bro, I'm smooth.
Because when people come into the realization, you'll realize that now you're the trendsetter.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh shit, he wasn't crazy. Like this shit
this shit real.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is real though, bro.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. And as real as is ever going to be, bro. Bro, the greatest people in the world, they practice semen retention. People who are successful, they do this.
But these are all mediums through which you can transmute that.
Transmute, yes.
The same amount of time that you spend jacking off or releasing or just hitting that girl at work with no intention behind it and it's just lust is the same amount of energy you can give into reading these books. Bro, go to the gym. Okay. Bro, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like there was days where I was jacking off and I knew I should have went to the damn gym. I knew I could have went to the gym and transmuted that energy and felt good about it.
Right.
Like I'm like, this is real though, bro. Yeah. Like there's so many things that you can do besides jack. It's not the end of the world, bro, but it's just,
not, bro.
It's just,
you gotta get over those urges, bro.
It's just an urge, bro. It's just your flesh has to be tamed, man.
It's a check engine light for a bigger problem with
bro. Yeah, bro, and that's another thing. Most of the time, when you want to jack off, bro, it's not even because you really want the pleasure, bro. It's because you got something going on in the inside and you just using that to get dopamine.
To get the dopamine to fill that void, temporarily fill that void.
Dopamine is literally just your body releasing a hormone. What is dopamine? Is it a hormone or is it like a...
It's a hormone.
It's a hormone, whatever. And it's your body saying, this feels good, I want to do it again.
I want to do it again.
There are so many mediums through it that you can do in this life. besides jacking off, that you could tell your body, it feels good, so I want to do it again.
Yeah. And those things, like we said.
Yeah.
So, like we said, bro, social media, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. It's a blessing because it gives you opportunities to meet new people, connect. It makes the world smaller, you know? However, it can be bad if you're sitting there allowing or projecting your insecurities into social media. And now your feed, you can't even really show nobody your phone because you're afraid of what they're gonna say about your social media or the things that you liked or the things that you have. Like I know some people right now, they can't give me their phone to type nothing on Instagram because they got so many girls and so many naked women on their feeds. Like, I'm serious, bro. And I'm like, bro, what? Like, what's wrong with, you know what I'm saying? But they just looking at me like,
hold on, bro. Hold on,
bro. I can type it in, bro. I'll be like, all right, bro, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So I think like we said, practical applications, getting rid of social media, not getting rid of it, but, you know, changing what you see on social media.
Press that not interested button, bro.
Yes, sir. Press it. Another thing, like you said, put the phone in another room when you go to sleep because that nighttime energy, it just makes you want to go, it makes all those insecurities come forth.
Yeah.
So kind of like look at that time as being, I'm having a alone time with self.
Right.
Sleep in a dark room, don't watch TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all important. Another thing is, when you're out, go speak to that girl. Don't stop being nervous, stop being scared. What's she gonna say? Who cares? Like, who cares, bro? Just talk. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, if a girl ever speaks to you in a certain way, that is a projection of what you have inside of you. It's just an outward projection for an inward impression. So if you continuously keep putting yourself in a position where you think so little about yourself, then other people are going to showcase that you're little. Take a bit of awareness and look at it and okay, all right, cool. I see that this girl looks at me a certain way. Okay, I need to fix that within myself. And people can notice it, bro. People will notice how much light you have because you are free and you just be yourself. Everywhere you go, it's just you. Like you don't care what people got to say. You don't care what people doing. You don't care how people look at you. You just being you.
Yep.
And people will look at you crazy because they want to be just like you. So semen retention is going to get you there, bro. Semen retention is kind of one of the first steps to actually get you there.
Hey, man, if you really stayed this long, man, I feel like y'all should just start taking notes during the videos too, bro.
Yeah.
And then just, you know, share them in the comments. We gonna respond. We love seeing when y'all like, bro, this is a community.
Drop a comment. It don't matter what you say.
Right. A community of people who support and they share experiences with each other.
Facts.
And this is just the beginning, man. So I appreciate y'all. Huh?
Smooth, bro.
Smooth, bro.
Smooth, bro.
Oh. Tight shit.
No.
Nah.
Smooth, bro.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in to this episode this week. Just continue to stay best. Continue to stay on those journeys of Semen Retention Kings. Y'all got this, bro.
Yeah.
And like I said, bro, we're 23. We're doing it. And I'm so glad at this age that I found out this knowledge now because 20 years from now, practicing this, man, I can't even imagine the pinnacle or the peak man I'm gonna be. So, hey, anything you want to say, bro?
Nah, bro. Just, hey, man, this journey is lit, bro. It's life-giving, bro. It's like being like, it's a bundle of joy everywhere you go, man. Knowing that there are opportunities everywhere, knowing that you can take it and conquer all the things that you really want to conquer. It's not even hard. That's the thing. It's like we kind of got this veil over our eyes. Like it's hard because we have so many things that are not life-giving. So take out the things that are not life-giving, take them out. Like, you know, start semen retention. Start eating healthier, start getting out, moving, working out, you know what I'm saying? Take care of your hygiene, like get on these things, bro, because what they're gonna do is a lot of people live for the now. Be somebody that lives for the future.
Right.
A lot of young people are dying early these days, mainly because of the decisions, not only of our parents, but decisions that we make today. Because we stuck in these cycles of wanting to get pleasure and pleasure and pleasure. The overindulgence of pleasures leading to destruction. There it goes.
Too much of anything will kill you.
Yeah, facts, man. But smooth podcasting. Hopefully, y'all got some type of fruit from this episode.
No, they did, bro. No, hopefully they did, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, man. See, y'all said it. It's all. Hey, man, we about to get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. If y'all are on YouTube, man, like, comment, and subscribe to the gang, man.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Stay blessed.
Yes, sir.